I need to find one that says Mercury parking only. Morning guys, welcome to Mercury Man Garage. Continuing on with the Cyclone project. I'll give you a shot of what I'm going to be doing here next, here in a minute. But I thought I'd just welcome you all aboard to the channel. Hopefully you enjoy this content, and if you feel the urge, go ahead and subscribe and comment and like, and let's get going. So here's the project for today. I think I touched on this on my last video. I was going to attempt to do this first, but then some other things popped up that we took care of that needed to be welded and things like that. So got that done. I'm going to start on this rust here next, grind down some of those welds from that patch panel, and just take care of this issue. Maybe do some painting if we get that far, and we'll go from there. All right guys, here's what I got so far. Making pretty good progress here. You can see where my patch panel was, or is. I got to grind that down a little bit more. I got rust on either side of that I'm trying to deal with. It's still decent metal there. It looks worse than it really is, so I'm just going to treat that somehow and put a good coat of paint on it, and should be fine. But anyway, you can kind of see the upper fender there. I've already done that. Up in here, that's already done, and back here I've already done that as well. It may not look like it, but I've already done that process when I did the tail panel. But anyway, I thought I'd take a moment here to show you some of the tools I've been using. And I'm not sponsored by any of these. I just think just go with what's on sale mostly, and I've had pretty good luck with all the tools I have. I think you've seen some DeWalt tools that I've been using. Really like DeWalt, but like I said, no sponsorship here of any kind. It's just a guy and do it with what you got. And I use a drill with all those wire wheels that you see there. I go through a lot of those. The wife gets kind of wondering what I'm doing with them all, but they, as you know, they wear out. And I got this little belt sander here, air belt sander, that I really love. That thing gets in some tight spots. Like I was able to get way down in here with that, grind out some of the rust a little bit. But if you guys don't have one of those, I recommend getting one. Those things are real handy for body work and any metal work of any kind. And also the die grinder with a pad on there. It's a 3-inch. I really like the 2-inch better. I got the 2-inch right here, but I don't have any more discs and sanding pads for that. I ran out, so I switched to my 3-inch, and that works fine too. But I got a trouble light there. That works out well. And my air compressor, I got a 60-gallon air compressor, Northern Star. Really love it. It's a 220. But yeah, it's a really nice unit. I really love that thing. And of course my Hobart handler, 110. It's a handler 140, but it only uses 110 electric, so really like this thing. And really does a great job with what I do. And I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I also have another Mercury underneath that cover. You might have seen it in the background, some of my videos. I'll be showing you more of that once the weather gets better. But anyway, I thought I'd just give you a quick view of some of the tools I use, and that's what I've got so far. All right guys, here's my progress so far. I've been working on this a couple hours now, and this is about as good as it's going to get. I got some seam sealer on that patch panel that I did. I thought that was probably a good idea to do. Still got some rust down in there. I'm going to spray some rust encapsulator on that. I think that'll take care of that for quite a while. I got a weld right there that I put some seam sealer on. Got this cleaned up really good. far from perfect. I know. I'm sure there's going to be some naysayers out there that say you probably should replace the whole thing, but you just can't find quarter panels for cyclones. You got to patch everything, and this is what I'm doing. So I'm going to let this seam sealer dry. I'm going to spray it with rust encapsulator, and we'll go from there. Well, there it is with the primer on it and the rust encapsulator. I think it turned out pretty good. I got let that dry now, and then I'm just gonna spray some undercoating on it and call it a day. But I think this turned out pretty good. I gotta wait a few hours for this to totally dry, and then I'm gonna put the undercoating on. But then this side will be done, and then we move on to this side. Turn the light around here. This side's not as bad as the other. It just has a little surface rust I want to take care of and kind of do the same thing, but this won't take as long, and that'll be done. But this over here, like I said, I'm just going to wait for it to dry and then spray the undercoating on, and she'll be done. All right, I think I'm going to wrap this one up, guys. I will show you a shot of it, maybe a short little video of the completed project once I get the undercoating on, and also that bottom drop down that I did. That's finished as well. I'll show you the finished product on that. And like I said, please subscribe if you like these kind of videos, and give me a thumbs up and a comment. Let me know what you guys would do in these situations, if I'm doing it right, or anything, any ideas you might have to do it a little better. I'd appreciate it. All right, guys, have a good one.